And hey everybody, it's Cassie and Black Cloak. Welcome back to another Resident Evil Resistance video. And today we're going to be doing my first gameplay video where I just did some matches with Lord of the Dead. So I did that build a little while back on the channel, and I know some of you saw it, but I don't think I really actually realized how goddamn devastating this build is. But I went up against some, played like 4 or 5 matches with it Friday night, Black Friday, so recording some commentary here. We're going to check it out, and I want to thank everybody who keeps stopping by. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoy it, and share it out there. And if you want to see the build I'm using, like I said, the video for the build is up. It's called Spencer Lord of the Dead, and it's basically a spam build with really high health zombies. I mean, these things are like, tanks. They can just take damage like crazy. So I'm using symbiosis. I mean, you can watch the build video and get the whole breakdown with the numbers and everything. But you see here, I'm doing what I normally do in Casino Area 1. I'm putting a few things down here in this room to keep them busy if they come up here first. Then I'm going to go over here and start dropping some creatures, keeping in mind that I can only have 8 out in the first area. But these guys are even pretty tanky, even in Area 1. But this... So this team actually, minus, I think this is like a pre-made of 3 with 1 random, because you're going to see this video is actually, I'm going to rematch these guys. And this was 2 matches back-to-back that I had with the same trio. I can't remember who the rando is in this one. I want to say it might be Jill. I probably should have watched this before doing the commentary, but fuck it. You'll see in the next segment the ones that are the same. But yeah, it's so I went up against them here first. And you can see I'm getting this pretty well covered here. Keeping in mind my creature cap. I'm going to go ahead and come over here and start locking the store up. And start putting down some more stuff here. I'm making sure to buff everything because there's so much debuffing in the game. And yeah, so now you notice I don't have Berserk in here. I'm not using the Berserk spray because one of the items in my build I'll tell you is Researcher's Brain, so they have a bit of a movement speed boost anyway, just inherent in the equipment, so I kept that spot free to use my Ivy mod, Converter mod Ivy. So yeah, there it goes. So yeah, I've already got an Ivy mod out, an Ivy in Area 1 here. And I changed cameras here because they blinded me, but I was still able to get it locked the door. Because I know about where this camera is pointing by default, so I could find the EIS lock for the door to hold them up while the creatures come at their back here because they're trying to speed run. And I got at least 1 zombie to grab them when they come in the door. So, yep, I'm still keeping... Yeah, we got at least one of them's infected. But yeah, this is crazy. So, now, keeping in mind, too, when you see her later in the video, I don't have super cores in this. I mean, I just have the boost from defense system, which does give me a 70% boost in the base biocore health, but I don't think it would really matter. I probably don't even need it, but I'll take any advantage I can get because it also holds them up with the Area 2 with the terminals, unless they're running USB, which I think they might have been in this. That's what I said. Like I said, this is mostly pre-made, I think, with just 1 random. So you see me going for the bite here with the parasite zombie. But I mean, they're blowing a lot of resources trying to kill these things. And notice how low on time they are already. They're really struggling here. Keeping the light off to make it harder for them to fight. Yeah, she's getting grabbed there. Yeah, got the bite in. So notice even as they're killing everything, they have almost no time left. I mean, they have really taken some damage and been held up by these creatures. And I missed time I grabbed there. Her iframe saved her. And they were able to take down that zombie, so I didn't get any bonus bioenergy, but I don't really need it. So, okay, so they're back up to 239. They got just a little bit of wiggle room. But you're actually going to see how well they play here in this area. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into York here. Because I didn't have much available I don't believe, to start with. So I'm just going to go ahead and move him down here, past these liquors, and lock him in this room. Using the grab to boost my speed a little. Just to get him over here enough to get him out of the way so he's not an easy target. So now I've got to get over here and start filling up this hallway. So I've got the double zombie card. Now keeping in mind, the base health of the zombies increases in each area, and that's before the equipment applies. And I've got like basically nothing but health equipment on the for my equipment and the Fresh Blood 3. So they're really bitey and really tanky. And I'm able to keep buffing them because of the symbiosis, discounting the sprays. That's why I alternate. So I'm going to go ahead and try D-Field here. Tyrone's ult saved him. Because they got that damage reduction. Come over here and lock the store. Ivy is getting ready to do some work there. And I don't want to cancel the invulnerability anchor because I want to make sure I get the Ivy bite in down them. So I'm just going to go up here and try to get some swipes in. Distract them. I'm going to bite somebody here. Try to see if I don't think I got it. No, they killed it. But like I said, I still got it down here. I'm probably not going to be able to secure it. Jumping this zombie, but he's crippled because he didn't have the regen spray, but that's okay. So check it out here. Oh yeah. Now see that I've already got him. I've already like pulled the whole 2 minutes they got from area 1 almost completely off, but they're taking it back little by little, but they're having to spend so much to kill these things. I mean, even a Pyro Tyrone would have trouble, which you're going to see later. Because I don't think they've really twigged onto the fact that I've got like tanky zombies yet. So these creatures, I've got the anchor, but they were all stunned. And yep, I'm gonna get Martin with the dealer swipe there. Camera's broken, so I'm gonna go ahead in here and try to get some resistance set up before they get in the door. That was a bad placement on the double zombie. I only got one. So I'm gonna jump into Yorick here to try and make him a little tankier. And there goes Tyrone with his torch. He's coming in, and then they're just gonna wail on me here, and that's fine. I want them to burn up all their shit. And I'm pretty sure Becca was doing her ult there, if I remember right. Because like I said, I just played these last night. I'm doing a commentary here Saturday afternoon. So, yeah, and they're shooting out my camera, so you can see they're actually going to start kind of actually playing a little smarter from here on out. So, like I said, not exactly a SWAT team, but I got one of those videos coming up too. Because I've just put these two matches together because, like I said, I pretty much rematched against the same pre-made with a random. So it's I'm assuming they're pre-made. I guess it's possible I caught them both the same three in matchmaking again, but that's not as likely. And they actually coordinate pretty well, so I'm thinking they're probably a pre-made. I could be wrong, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I think the only way to really counter this build is to be running just straight up high damage and a lot of resources like economy and damage, which is hard to pull off. Because, you know, the damage dealing equipment, you got to give it up for the economy equipment, so there's some trade-off there. But yeah, so I'm going to try to repair this and get over here to stop the terminal. Now, one problem with this is I don't have a gun or a mine or anything I can use to try and directly attack them, but creatures, but that's okay. The idea is just to wear them down if they make it to Area 3. Because, of course, you know, I'm running hypercharge, so I'm able to, yeah, see, they're shooting out the cameras now. Because now they're worried. They know. They figured out that they're in trouble because these creatures are so thick. Now what I'm going to try here, you've seen me try this before, and I'm going to fuck it up again. Because they all get to the exit early, or together. You see they're moving as a unit. So what I'm doing is trying to wait them out here. I'm going ahead and highlighting the D field, and I'm going to try to catch them with the D field before they can get on the exit, but I don't place it in time. I give it too much time. And they're yeah, see, right before it's going to start hitting them, they get the last one on the exit, so they got a free pass there. They got real lucky that I fucked up. If I'd put that out just like just a hair sooner, I probably would have got at least a few of them, and I could have won there. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and use hypercharge and spam up this middle area, because now these things are running at a base of 150% their base health, plus I calculated out another 51% health on top of that number. So go watch the build video. I've done all the calculations and the numbers in that one. I'm not going to go through it again doing commentary here, because I'm just not going to sit here and crunch numbers while the video's going. But you can see I'm just basically wanting to make this basically make them have to fight through here, because they need the time for one. So they're going to have to deal with these creatures to get around, and it's also going to hold them up for getting to the biocore. So I'm going ahead and just putting up as much as I can here to really fuck with them. And I'm going to go ahead and do the slot machine and put another anchor down. I think it's going to get broken by line of sight there, but that's okay. Like I said, it's just a stalling action, because I've only got to stall him for like roughly 3 minutes. So now watch how long it takes him to kill these things. There's the first one, and the whole time, you know, there's another one.
Allow the fear to consume.
That was probably one of the dogs in the preset. There was a couple of dogs in my preset here because I needed to fill it out from the liquors. So there we go. So see, they're still at 3 minutes, but I mean, they are just really struggling to kill all these creatures. Yeah, there's another one. See, they're having to really like focus fire them down. So it took them that long just to kill the creatures I put out to start with. And there's another giant horde of them in here, and there's still one left. There's one they didn't get. And I was trying to get the slot machine, but I think Jill got it. I think that's Jill. I don't know. I can't tell from here. I'm too far away. Not even Becca. Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't matter. They're all just survivor meat. They're just food from the zombies. The Lord of the Dead, his people are hungry, and they will be fed. So I'm going to go ahead and take down Tyrone here because he's trying to torch everything. I don't like that, so I'm going to go ahead and use the D field to kill him. And then I'm going to go ahead and just finish spamming this area up. I'm just going to mob everything. Vulnerability anchor. And I'm going to take this. Yeah, this is a good play right here. So check out what I do with the dealer. I'm going to go ahead and boom. That's the second time I've tackled Martin with the dealer today with this game. I love it. So see, they're like on Biocore 1. And there's two of them down, and another one's about to go down. Oh yeah, they're hurting. Yeah, by the time this build gets to Area 3, it's just straight file, man. There's the third one down, and yep, there you go. That's all she wrote. That's your ball game right there. And then a grenade just for insult to injury, and I think we're gonna put her down too right before the game ends. Yeah, so right at the last second, I wiped the whole team just to really rub it in. So this was the first match I played against them, right? So, I mean, not bad. They did pretty good considering what they had to deal with. You know me. I don't make my builds easy to walk over. You got to be damn good. So let's take a look at the second match. All right, now notice there's the same 3 core people and one random. I think the random in this one, I can't remember who it is, but there's 3 of them are the same. It's like Owen Tom or whatever, the Issa one, and then the I think it's the Jam Crown or whatever. I can't remember, but yeah, there's like the same 3 of the same people, and then another rando. Yeah, this one definitely has a Jill. She's right there in that Apocalypse get up, which is just like I can't decide if I like that one or not. I don't know. It's cool. I think I prefer the Retribution skin. I still don't have it. God damn it. It's like making videos for you guys and trying to get that skin, or not the only reasons I still play this game, even though it's, you know, quote unquote dead. But you know, there's been an influx of new players coming in. So after people picked up RE3 on Black Friday, I think, so, or for the holidays, so it's went on sale. So it's pretty dope. So this one's in an amusement park, and now this one is normally a much more survivor-friendly map than the amusement park. So I'm going to go ahead and stack up some stuff here just to put up some initial resistance, because I'm not sure which way they're going to go yet. And yeah, that's already a level 3 lock. Okay, I think I figured that out just right about now.
Locked.
Alright, so we're going to put this guy down here. Now I've got my mod, so I'm going to jump off that camera before they break it so they don't get the free 10 seconds. Oh, there's a bite. And I think they're all over here, actually. I don't think there's anybody on the other side yet. So I think they're all going to roll through here. Because, I mean, you would think after what they went through in the last match, they would be a little more prepared, right? Because, I mean, this was literally, I just re-queued right after that. I cut that match. I just backed out, re-queued, jumped right back in. So you would think when they went up against me again, they would be a little better prepared. So I was trying to play, you know, smarter and play a little more sweaty on this one, because I was ready for a lot stiffer resistance from them. So just cycle my cameras here. Yeah, now see, they did learn because they were so short on time in Area 1 in the last game. They're killing everything, but that's also going to bite them because they're going to be burning all the resources, which they don't have a lot of in Area 1. And if there's a build that's probably a good bet with Spencer to win in Area 1, it's probably this one. Because you've got some really like tough zombies, creatures, and it takes a lot of resources to clear them. If you're able to effectively start really spamming them, if you can get your energy leech going and start biting them and getting the regen. So they're basically bugging out of here. They got the key. So I'm trying to chase them out. Now I'm going to basically just say fuck all these guys over here and start setting up in the next part of the area because they're going to have to come through here and get the other 2 keys. So I'm just going to try to make sure there's creatures everywhere. Camera rotation jammed. I don't give a fuck. The dealer down there to hopefully steal some of their credits. Oh, one of them's down. Look at that, man. Somebody got fucked up. And yeah, so there's some infection happening too here. So they're not in good shape at all. And look how effectively I was able to swarm this area up here. I'm already back at creature cap, and I think I've despawned everything on the other side. So they've got to now deal with all this. I'm gonna go ahead and hit them. Yeah, I got 2 of them with the grenade launcher. I'll take it. That's some time off the clock. Lock that door. Come back over here to really try to fuck with him. Oh, no, I'm stunned. There's a flashbang or something.
You can do more than this. A child could have found that.
Tell you what I think they needed here was a Sam. That might have helped them. Sam's really good at stunning big bunches of creatures with his dash punch and dishing out melee damage. And dealing with the infection a little more. Especially if you run a limit break Sam, that would probably be a bit more of a counter to this build, although I'm pretty sure in one of my other games, I can't remember, I'll have to check and see if I went up against the Sam one of those teams. But look at this, they're I mean, they are just down to the wire. They're in even worse shape this round than they were last round, because they were just, I mean, on death's door, going in with about the same, about 29 seconds. So I mean, that was a lot. I mean, that was down to just the bleeding edge right there. So they're moving on to area 2. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start stacking up that main area here, where I've got my preset creatures. Turn off the light. I've got a couple lickers that'll be spawning in. Put down the ivy. I'm just going to put like a lot of shit down here and then anchor it. So they got to deal with that while I figure out where Yorick is and see if he's somewhere secure. If I got to move his lazy ass. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous they don't let you preset where you want Yorick, but you know, RNG is part of asymmetrical multiplayer games. What are you going to do? And notice, of course, because of the sprays, Yorick's already got all these buffs too. He's got regen, so I definitely wanted to make sure to get that one out ASAP. Alright, so I've got the D field available now. And now I'm starting to put a few things down over here, so they're, you know, basically trying to lure everything down here to kill it. Now keep in mind, the zombies, the creatures, are even tougher than they were in Area 1. So they've got to really dish out a lot more resources to kill them. And I don't know how much they were able to pick up in Area 1, because I tried to keep everything full of creatures to keep them moving. So yeah, I'm not going to use the D field here. I'm going to come over here and try to catch somebody with it, I believe. I think I might fuck it up. Yeah, I telegraphed it. She was able to get out of the way. I think that was Jill, and she dodged out of the way. She got real lucky. I should have put it from behind her and had it come forward. She would have fucked up then. But you know what they say about hindsight. Oh yeah, that was unfortunate. I should have put that anchor down sooner. So I'm gonna come over here, but they're really low on time. They got like almost no time left at all. Yeah, see, it's melting away. Oh, look at that. We got, oh yeah. So now they gotta try to kill Yorick, and he's got regen, and he's tough as shit. So yeah, that's not gonna be happening. So they're done. So the rematch did not go as planned for them. I don't think they planned a rematch with me, but yeah, they So there you go, Lord of the Dead, man. I think this is probably this might be nastier than Sinister Spencer actually, because it's just really goddamn effective. But anyway, hope you like it. Thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. We'll see you in the next experiment.